All right. This is my reaction to the UFC 328 Strickland Chimaev card. Yeah, we'll start at the bottom with Bobby Green getting a sub over Jeremy Stevens. I did not have Bobby winning by sub. I did have Bobby winning by decision though. I really thought maybe he was just kind of dance around him, land some pick at him, but that didn't happen. I mean, you can see the stats. I said I think Bobby's pretty much better everywhere. He's the more skillful fighter for sure. Jeremy Stevens is, he's really tough. He's got a decent chin and he's got good power. So, and that's been enough for people to win against Bobby in the past. So I said, I could see that, but I picked Green by decision and he got a sub. So, good for him. Good fight. This guy's looking, Bobby's looking good. Like in his last two fights, looking really good. Yeah, good for him. Now this is the fucking complete opposite of that. This is not good for anyone. This was a hard watch. This was a very hard watch. I thought going into this fight that Buckley was the type of dude to just make those adjustments. I thought he was really devastated with how he lost to Usman. I remember him going up to him and saying, how did you do that to me? How did you hold me down like that? But I thought he would learn from that and have brick wall takedown defense and make this guy look like Colby Covington. I really did. But he did not do that at all and got dominated for 3 rounds in the grappling. Yeah, good win for Brady. Congratulations to Brady. The stats speak for themselves. You can see that. Got nothing else to say, really. We got to stop. But we got to stop making those calling out the division videos now. Fuck. We cannot be calling out the division like that, Buckley, after these 2 losses. I mean, that's even when he was on the feet, he didn't look great. He really didn't. He didn't look great. He looked like he was really panicked almost, and he was just looking for the one shot because he knew that he was about to get taken down and dominated. It's kind of what it looks like to me, but I don't know. Maybe there's something else. I really have nothing to say, and then another elite prediction for me, and yeah, I think I picked Buckley round 2 TKO, which, yeah, we're gonna get to the next fight. Volkov versus Cortez Acosta. Now, this was a great pick for me. I had Volkov by decision, and it pretty much played out exactly how I thought, how I imagined it in my head, with Volkov kind of just being a little bit out of range, eating a shot if he has to, and just kind of landing the better strikes, landing that jab that rocked him. He's kicking him to the body. I was very impressed with Volkov's performance, and yeah, I remember hearing in the commentating booth that it's the 3rd round, and this is the round. It could be completely different, and this could be the end. Derek Lewis. This is the round. That's why I picked Volkov to beat him, because he's not Derek Lewis. He's a good fighter. He beat Derek Lewis. He's faster. He's more skillful, but he just doesn't have the same power that Derek Lewis has. And you kind of need that power to get Volkov out of there. There was definitely other ways Acosta could have won this fight, but like I said, that's kind of why I picked Volkov. It's not Derek Lewis. He's probably not going to sleep him with the one big overhand. So yeah, good fight. Volkov made me proud. And the other thing I really liked, every time Waldo would point down, and it's kind of when you're watching that, and you have you said you put your bet on the other guy, watching them not engage in that and run away like a bitch. I mean, I don't think it's running away like a bitch. Everyone else would say it's you're running away like a bitch. Like when Diego would point to the ground against Volkov, but that's the best thing ever to see that, because how that just means how frustrated they're getting. They know they're down and they're looking for it. They're like, please, please let me just have a chance. So I was very happy to see Volkov kind of run away. I was screaming the whole time, fuck it, don't do it. So yeah, no, good win from Volkov. Yeah, nothing else to really say. Good fight. This fight though was the best. This is such a good fight. That Joshua Van fought how I thought Joaquin Buckley was going to fight against Sean Brady. stuff the takedowns. Even if he gets you down, you're going to work your way back up, and then you're going to, piece him up on the feet, which is exactly what Joshua Van did. He got taken down in the first round, and I was skeptical. I was like, okay, not looking good. But he got back up, and, then he just kind of built into the fight. The stats speak for themselves. That jab was insane from Joshua Van. If we want to talk about people's jabs, that jab was crazy. This guy was so fast out there. That right hand too, like this guy, that boxing, next level. Like, just put a beating on Tyra. Like, it was it was a very good fight. Takes two, so Tyra's super tough. He's very strong. He even got him down when, after in the later rounds, after taking a beating, he still got him down. So this guy's tough. Like, this guy, Tyra's super tough. He's got good, that calf kick was money from Tyra. It would kind of spin Joshua a little bit. I'm kind of shocked he didn't throw that a whole lot more. But at the same time, throwing that calf kick, you got to worry about what's coming back at you with Van, especially with that right hand. Even that jab, like I said, that jab was hurting Tyra. So it makes sense. Joshua Van's just so fast and so powerful, so precise in there. Just amazing fight. Huge performance from Joshua Van. And I picked decision, but I'm gonna take it. Round 5. What would happen in round 5? A decision. So I'm gonna take it. Fucking. Even though it could have probably been stopped a little bit earlier, but no, we're gonna go with decision. Yeah, no, that's basically right. It's pretty much right. This, on the other hand, is not. I can't cope in any way about this. It was an amazing performance by Sean Strickland. I really did not see a Sean Strickland crafty split decision, but that's how he got it done. Round 1 went exactly how I thought it was going to go. I said in my prediction that Chimaev was going to ragdoll him in the first round, and I didn't think he could get a sub, but I thought maybe he could kind of break him down to the point where he could get a sub in round 2. And Chimaev must have seen the prediction and was like, let's make this guy look like a fucking idiot, and let's just roll on our back and let Sean Strickland win. Let's just say, fuck it, Strickland, take the belt. I'm moving up anyways. Just take it from me. I don't know what the fuck happened. I really don't know what the fuck happened to Chimaev. I thought going into this fight that, Sean he's good. He's got good grappling. He's got good striking. He doesn't really have power. So I thought Chimaev could just kind of run through him, walk through it all, and just take him down and, maybe dominate a 5-round decision or get a round 2 sub. I really thought round 2 sub. And it was the complete opposite. He broke in round 2. And good win, huge win from Strickland. I remember in round 2 he got hit with a 2, and I remember you could kind of see it rocked Chimaev, and I was like, wait, what? Like, we're getting rocked by a 2 from Strickland, but we're eating, those shots from Gilbert. I was shocked. But I know some people will, give the excuse. Some people are even saying robbery, which is kind of crazy to me. It's not a robbery. I picked Chimaev by round 2 sub. It's just not. I really like Sean Strickland. It's not. He won that fight. He won the fight. I have no excuses. Chimaev though. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. His stand up was good though. He was going jab for jab with Strickland, which you might as well be going fucking uppercut for uppercut with Ngannou basically. No, obviously not, but. I liked his stand-up. It was impressive. He was landing his jab on Strickland, and there's points where I was like, okay, he's really hurting Strickland. He was landing some good punches, landed that 2 a couple times. Just not enough. Really just not enough for him to win this fight. And no excuses. I know people will probably use the weight cutting. He didn't make, a really bad weight cut, but that's his fault. Chimaev should have made weight, and he didn't. He was granted the opportunity to have his first title defense when he should have never actually been able to have it because he didn't make weight. So, no excuses. If Strickland lost, there'd be no excuses for him. So keep that same energy with Chimaev. he's going to move up, and I don't know, like, you're going to go from being like a bigger middleweight to a, not big light heavyweight. So I don't know what the plan is for him to move up, but yeah, huge win from Strickland. Very impressive win from Strickland. Another elite prediction from me, got JDM, and then picking Chimaev, which, I mean, like, did anyone actually really, like, I know people said Strickland's going to win, but there's going to be people saying Gaethje's going to beat Topuria. Like, in the moment, before it happens, it makes no fucking sense. You think about it it makes no sense. I don't know, whatever, I'm coping, but still, like, fuck, whatever. Good win, good fight, overall good card, really good card. That Van fight, like, this guy's, you have to watch it every time this guy fights. It's just so exciting. His boxing is just so good, like, yeah. And now he's proved that he has the grappling, which I said he's gonna do, and he did it. So we'll just get rid of the Brady fight, and I'm basically picking all the fights right. I wanted to watch this fight, but I may have gotten too drunk and completely forgot it was even happening. So yeah, I mean, from the highlights that I watched, it looked like a really good fight. I think Dubois got dropped in the third round, I think, and he came back and put a beating on Fabio. It looked like a really good fight. I'm very mad that I missed it, but that's how it goes sometimes. Two meatheads going in there and just fucking banging all night. And that's what they did. It looked really fun, but I missed it. So yeah, whatever. That's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. And yeah, subscribe.